I had a choice, I'd be on a river cruise going through Italian and da-da-da-da.
Oh, you think I want to be coming into the office punching my card when I could be going outside getting a thing of ice cream? Da 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 da. Really now?
The podcast. Do tell. Oh, okay.
That is singing.
I'm a princess. It's hard being a princess.
And that was Phantom of the Opera.
Oh my God. So
how the hell are you?
I'm okay. Well, here's the thing is somebody is mowing a bunch of weeds down out there. And then on the other side of me, somebody is literally boiling tar. No joke. I went for a little walk and because on my way out, I was going, I think my worst fear, everyone's worst fear is that your gas in your apartment's leaking and you don't know it. So I'm constantly checking everything. Maybe that's just me, but I really doubt it. And oh my God.
It is so funny the way that it's like the cadence of it.
Should I go talk to him?
No, God, no. He's probably so annoyed because every day he goes to Weed Eat. Someone's like, I'm recording.
He goes to Weed Eat.
Weed Eat.
He goes to Weed Eat. I did that once in Chicago when I was doing a voiceover job. It was like my first ever job I booked for voiceover, and as soon as I log onto the call for the director, it was like huge weed whackers outside, and I just start sweating profusely, and I ran outside and I was going, please, I'm so sorry, when are you done?
Are you done?
Are you done?
Oh wait. Watching
my
them
God.
weed eat.
Yeah, I should have been watching them standing there, smiling, a little bit mean. But so I was leaving for a walk and I start noticing, oh my God, I think the gas is leaking in my apartment. And then sorry everybody. And then
we actually have to just power through because I have a feeling it's gonna just keep.
It's gonna be for a while. All right, we're powering through. So I'm going for a walk, and I think that the gas is leaking in my apartment, right? And then I check everything, nothing's happening. I go, maybe my neighbor's gas is leaking. So I'm leaving. I'm kind of going, do I knock on doors? Then I see it. A truck is parked in our driveway area next to everybody's windows. I'm sure they have to be doing whatever they're doing. They've been hired to do this. So,
but right now they don't.
But the way this truck is parked in front of everybody's open windows, and it looks like one of those outdoor chicken roasters, like just those outdoor little grills. Have you ever seen those?
Wait, like the circle ones?
Well, yeah. It just looks like basically I saw someone cooking a lot of chicken outside recently.
Yeah. Like just you drop the turkey in it and it's like, oh, wait, no, you're talking about something else.
It just looks like a grill, I guess. It looks like a grill with like a bucket of something boiling next to it.
Okay.
And it's just so much tar. And they're just cooking and they're doing something with it, but it's wafting and it's noxious.
Noxious
It's
tar.
wafting and it's noxious.
Stop the tar, stop cooking tar, stop the stew that is tar, stop. Oh, and a train going by. Come on, please.
We're just a couple of princesses trying to do a podcast.
It's like, fuck.
Yeah, I know.
So,
well,
how's your Wednesday been other than tar and feathering?
You know, just a normal girl in the city of LA, going for walks, smelling
where
tar.
I want to be. I'm speaking that into existence. I want to be there.
Yeah, you got to be there. You got to be here.
Lisa's up soon.
Lisa's up soon. Students of the podcast, it is Victor is listening to his personal legend, and he may be en route to LA.
Every time the weed whacker goes.
Mm-hmm. We bow. We pray to the weed whacker outside my window.
We wish for it to stop.
we are way too good at the craft of podcasting.
We thank you. Oh,
louder! Just blew out my
it
headphones.
did get louder.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean,
What's up with you?
with me, it's sort of like I kind of want to introduce a segment to the podcast, which is like it's kind of like I don't think so, honey. But we'll name it something different.
I'm gonna shut my window.
The window's been open the whole time.
I just realized.
I can still kind of hear him though.
I know.
So
I didn't think it was
would've
going to make a
changed.
difference.
He's doing it right outside the window, by the way. I think that we should have a segment wherein we can talk about, because like I think a lot of times our thingy thing is like kind of neutral things, but I do want like a space to be like negative about certain things because I'm like
Totally.
I do think that those things really lodge into me, and I wanted to just speak right now about like the concept of like things not working out exactly how you want. And so
I love that.
You're left to like contemplate how to fix a problem, and you're going, sometimes problems have a solution that I don't want the solution to be. And I'm going, help.
I have an idea. Okay. We have thingy, thing, and thing. And what if we have thing?
What's your thing? Yeah, I love that. So that's my thing is like that sometimes there's problems that you can't figure out. And why do we have to deal with that in our lives?
That's your thing this week.
Yeah.
And then we're in.
No, that's not my thing.
Therefore, your thing is introducing thing.
My thing is actually crazy, but I want to hear what yours is.
Well, as people may, I don't know if it was edited out of the last solo episode, but my thing, once again, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to do it. Work trip.
Work trip.
Work trip. Let's go work trip. Work trip's top of mind. Work trip's dominating the
Let's go
the
work
landscape.
trip a storyline this time and just like really dig into work.
I want to know what your thing is.
Okay.
I gotta say thing is.
Well, my thing is the concept of problems that you need to solve, and sometimes the solution is something you don't want to deal with. But then my thing is my thing is kind of a medium thing because it's like I am dissatisfied with the way. Okay, so I'm dissatisfied with the way that people think of the person Jesus. Okay, because I went to Catholic school. I know all the parables. I know the Beatitudes. I know the 10 Commandments. I know this. I know what Jesus's teachings are.
Yeah. Okay.
And some of you are saying that Jesus is sort of, you're using Christianity in this way that is not the vibe. It's not what the teachings are. It's not the philosophical teachings. It's not the meat of it. And you guys are corrupting it. And so what I'm about to say is my thing is the Jesus Christ true life of Jesus Christ behind the scenes.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. I didn't know I was, but I've been waiting for this. Oh my God. I did not grow up religious at all. And my parents took the approach of, we're not religious, we're spiritual. And that was in the early 2000s.
This is California.
And then this is San Diego life. And and you might get this way if you move to LA. You might get this way if you move to LA.
Oh, I would hope.
I'm actually not religious, I'm spiritual. And then I dated a pretty religious guy from a religious family in college. And then my mom goes, well, do they know we're atheist? And I went, what? We are?
We were spiritual last time I asked.
Girl, you got to make up your damn mind. You raised a spiritual girl. You raised me on spirituality, whatever that means. Spirituality meant we're not going to church and we're not going to even think about this.
Yeah.
We're just not going to think about this.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm
not gonna
excited
talk
to get
about
into
it.
your thing.
Oh, my thing of being a work trip? Going on a work trip? Having been on a work trip a couple times? What I've learned from them? Kind of like how Jesus went on a work trip to spread the good word. I don't really know. That's the thing is, I don't really know a lot about Jesus's general story. I mean, I know, of course, the basics from society and pop culture. And I went to church a couple times with my cousins. Shout out to them.
You know
But-
a lot via like osmosis. I'm just like living in
I know
the United
Judas.
States.
Yeah.
Totally.
I know to call a Judas. You know what I mean?
Jesus is my virtue, but Judas is the demon I cling to. I cling to.
Well, so I did see Jesus Christ Superstar, as some may know.
Yeah.
And so I get it. Adam Lambert played Judas. Yeah, that's the Judas vibe. Cynthia Erivo played Jesus. Yeah, that is the Jesus vibe in my life, at least.
I
hope.
so too.
I really wish Cynthia Erivo's Jesus was the Jesus people were kind of looking to, but they're just simply not. So
Totally.
it's tough. It's hard when
Religion
people have
is
different views of who
so
Jesus is.
interesting. Yeah.
Well, speaking of kind of like an organized kind of cult, kind of culty life, corporations, they take you on work trips. And I've been doing a couple interesting work trips recently, and it really skyrocketed me back to my corporate days. And so
people need to know about you being a corporate girly for like years upon end.
I kind of love talking about it because I graduated from college and I did major in comedy, writing, and performance.
Did you hear that, folks?
Did we hear it?
She's official. She's got her papers. Okay.
And I minored in voiceover.
You're like living your fantasy right now.
Well, when I told my brother this recently, I was like, I am living the lifestyle I asked for. And it's not that cute, but it's what I wanted. It's what I studied for.
Yeah.
Here I am. I'm working a lot of gigs, but in Chicago, a great way to kind of build out your lifestyle there is it's different from LA where you want to kind of have more gigs, go on more auditions during the day, and you do that in Chicago too. But in
Not
Chicago,
really.
it's very normal to be like a working comedian at night and then have a corporate job or some sort of day job. And I went through a temp agency when I first graduated college, and I started my life in the business world, downtown Chicago. I did a lot of assistant work, a lot of receptionist work, and then I ended up in the Sears Tower. I was on the office management team at a finance company for a while in Chicago, and it really I was in the corporate world. I was planning decadent happy hours. I was the head of the sustainability club, literally the sustainability council. I wasn't the head of it. I was the assistant to the head of it.
Wow,
and
but
so
you do most of the work.
So kind of therefore I was the head of it. And when I left, people were kind of worried that it wasn't going to go on. So that's why I took it on as this was my thing. It was everybody at work knew my thing was comedy and then the sustainability council.
God, you're awesome.
But because
it's cool.
it was so cool. I sit at the front desk and people would come by and we chat. I knew everything about everybody. I could blackmail whoever, you know what I mean? But I didn't want to because they were my friends.
Right.
But I knew I wasn't there for a long time. I just was there for a couple years to kind of regain financial stability and work towards moving to LA. And for that couple years, I really, really lived like a king. Oh my God, because I got very lucky and this temp agency placed me at a finance company. It was a trading company. And so I got the same benefits as all the traders on the stock market. I did not get paid as well. Not at all. But I got their health insurance and I got in the office, listen up, in the office, massages At least once a week you could get a massage because
At least?
they have masseuses on staff in the office, 2 at a time. You would book an appointment, you'd have a 30-minute massage, or it was 20 minutes or something like that. And my team had unlimited access to the bookings. So our boss was a friend and said, go whenever there's one open. So I would sometimes get a massage 3 times a week.
Carly, why did you not stay there for your whole life?
It would have been the easiest thing I possibly could have done. I would probably own a house one day.
No,
like-
it wouldn't have been worth it.
I was like the sugar mama in my relationship. I was supporting my boyfriend's dreams because I was going, just wait, we're gonna move and I'm gonna stash some cash while you set up a nice base for yourself. Like,
Oh, yeah.
It was so epic of me. And since I would organize happy hours, like I would have all this extra food and I'd bring it home and I would feed my friends because in the corporate world, it's so much excess. It's disgusting. It's
Zero
disgusting.
sustainability, really, if you think about
Zero.
it.
Thank God we set up composting in the office. Thank
Carly,
God.
you were
Listen,
epic.
The Sears Tower has its own, in Chicago, it has its own recycling sorting facility in the basement and they compost.
Whoa.
It can be a sustainable building if the tenants use it correctly. And that kind of goes with, this job really helped me hone sustainability being one of my things. It should be everybody's thing, by the way.
Totally.
It just should be everybody's. It's impossible. It's weird for it to be a thing because it's just, we live on Earth.
Right.
But like I had all these resources and this like time at my job at my disposal. So I was like able to dig into it. And like, if you just look up the rules of where you live or where you work, you can make it more sustainable. You just can. You can have an inspector from the city come by, look at your trash cans and your recycling bin set up. You could organize it better to work with like literally the human nature of the office, the workflow of the office. Odds are there are some sustainability folks in your local government who are setting out amazing rules for you to follow, but we just don't know about it. Because you just gotta like Google it. You gotta look it up. So anywho, like I compost in LA. All you have to do is put your food scraps in the greens bin. That's it.
Yeah, that's so easy.
And everybody's landlord should give them a greens bin. It's like so
Period.
easy. I store my scraps in the freezer and then I take it in a paper bag. I put the whole paper bag, all the food scraps in the greens bin. It's like so easy. So anywho, that was like a huge part of me before I moved to LA, and I totally went through withdrawal of being like so put together and having so much purpose. And like I set myself up for success, but it was just a big fall from like
It's just so different.
Yeah, it was so different because
Yeah.
now I work just gigs and like and I nanny, which I'm good at, but it's like it's so different.
Yeah.
And I hope to have a better job one day that I like really love. But anywho, while I was living that amazing kind of like temporary corporate lifestyle,
It was like girl boss.
it was so fun and I loved my team. And once a year, by the way, these headphones I'm wearing in the record, the corporate gift one Christmas, everybody got AirPods. We all went into the big room, the big cafeteria, and me and the events team, me and my team, the events team, we set up everyone's boxes with their name on it. We all got fucking AirPod, like over the ear. Like, Are you kidding me? People got Switches one year. Guys, if you want to live like a prince, just work in finance. Promise you'll have it. You might get sick in the head, like diluted.
Totally, you'll get
pretty
sick,
much immediately. You'll just be like, why does anyone not live like this? And you're like, look down from the skyscraper, you absolute fool. Like, you're crazy.
Look down upon the peasants for once, okay?
It is sickening. It is absolutely horrific.
But it's helpful for an artist to be able to hone their craft. Like that job allowed you the mental space and like the cushion to go, I'm going to go ape shit on this acting thing. And you hit it out of the park. I mean, you're ready. Like that's when you moved to LA. You're damn ready.
I showed up to LA, I go, I'm ready. And everyone kind of like tried to hit me with their car just a little bit, just a tap. So we're working on it. We're working on that thing that I'm trying to get back into my girl. What? Woo! Everyone goes, hold on, let me see your balls. Chop them right off.
Oh
But
my God.
while I was there, corporate gifts were a thing, and then once a year, a corporate retreat, a big work trip would happen. And I went on a work trip for one of my gigs out here to Vegas to like help work a convention, not in entertainment or anything, but that was in Vegas, and I went to Vegas through my finance company, and it just skyrocketed me back to this crazy trip where this company from Chicago, Victor, chartered a plane.
Shut the fuck up.
I got on a chartered plane with the company, the CEO. There were multiple planes, by the way. I was on like the specifically chartered one because we were the last flight out. So they were like, let's get a Southwest, let's get an airliner to ship out the rest of the employees at the end of the workday. We're all gonna be in Vegas at the Wynn. I had my own room. I had my
Carly.
own fucking room. I fell asleep every night, trashed in a robe, didn't wash my face.
Hell yeah. Wait.
And then we were there for 2 nights. We did excursions. All food was paid for. And we had a private DJ set from the DJ Marshmallow. And somebody threw a drink at him.
My God.
These little princes in the trading world. Somebody threw a drink at Marshmallow. He was really upset.
Hell yeah. I'd be like, no amount of money will be okay for a finance guy throwing a drink at my face. It is World War III if that ever happens to me.
And like the CEO got to like meet Marshmallow with his marshmallow helmet off. And all the girls in recruiting were like, did you hear you got to meet Marshmallow with his marshmallow hat off? I didn't know who Marshmallow was. And then when he came out, I was like, he looks familiar. I just wasn't into the DJ culture of Marshmallow.
He looks familiar, and it's because you've seen a marshmallow before.
And he like did a set, and like a ton of the people who would work there for like 30 years were like, fuck this. Like, I don't give a shit about whoever this Marshmallow is. They're like, this is our like 15th corporate trip, you know? Like, people just get used to living like this. And so we were back at the Wynn. We went to dinner like last weekend when we were at the convention I was working. And we ate dinner at this place called Sinatra's, which is like in the lobby of the Wynn. And I was like, oh my God, I think the lesson from all of this is if you wait, just wait, you too can go to Vegas on a company's dime. You can go to Vegas on a corporate trip. I promise. You will find yourself at the Wynn with Marshmallow playing. We went to a club and had our own VIP. This is with your colleagues. We had
like,
our own
what?
VIP box, and
This is Sin City, by the way.
People were like spraying champagne, and then 2 days later, I had COVID.
No.
2 days later, I had COVID. Yeah, but so this was like a few years ago. And like probably 2022, 2023. And it was just like one of the craziest times in my life where it was such a specific thing. It was my thing, you know?
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't going to last forever. And, when we were at Sinatra's, I was just brought back at this, our waiter brought, he brought a little small chair just for my purse. It was a little baby chair just for my bag.
What? On the table?
Yeah. No, just like next to me, like a chair next to my chair. Like as if my bag was like sitting next to me. It was low to the ground, like a baby would sit.
What the hell?
You sit, they put the napkins on your lap. I'm not saying I want to live like this. I'm just saying you can experience this.
You can experience a chair for your purse.
I jaw on the floor. Jaw on the floor.
That is so amazing.
It is just one of those things where I'm going like, a girl like me taken to Vegas a couple times in her life already. If this happens to a girl like me,
Anything can happen.
anything can happen. I'm just trying to work jobs.
I have a friend right
pay my
now
rent.
in Vegas for a
Oh.
work trip currently.
We have to know what they're up to because there's probably something crazy.
They said so. It's Lucy, and she said
Okay.
that she paid $9 for an iced coffee in one of the
Yeah.
7 Starbucks that she passed going from her room out the door of the hotel.
Is she like at a convention, going to the convention center?
I think so.
Okay, that's where I just was. And yeah, it is. So it is for if you're like working and you're not taken for like a retreat, it can be kind of hell on earth in a way. And thankfully everything's like paid for and you're there like hopefully for a job you like.
Yeah.
But it is Sin City. And in the daytime, no thanks.
No.
I'll see you at Sinatra's at 8 p.m. Martini in hand, chair for bag.
Meet me at Sinatra's. Me and the girls are going to Sinatra's. Meet me there.
Victor, if you and I end up with the funds, you better meet me at Sinatra's.
We're gonna go to Sinatra's. I mean, come on.
It was really yummy.
So it's Italian food. What did you get?
Yeah. It was the menu said like inspired by our favorite guy. And had like pictures, like portraits of him, like looking back at us, like all over the place. And we were like, well, this is kind of hokey. Like
Yeah.
Mr. Blue Eyes himself loved this martini. And
I guess he did have blue eyes, huh?
yeah, I think his name's I think they like
He's like known
he's
as
commonly
that.
referred to as like something Blue Eyes or Frankie. I don't know.
Frankie Blue
Frankie
Eyes.
Blue Eyes.
I used
We
to
were-
wish I had blue eyes when I was younger.
Yeah, it's not all it's cracked up to be. I remember getting because people were so sick in the head. They love to compliment kids on their beautiful blue eyes.
And I was
Yeah,
always
I have blue
I
eyes.
have
You're like,
eyes like at the ends of a pin or something.
I love brown eyes. I just think they're so, Stuart has brown eyes. I look into them so lovingly. And I'm looking into yours lovingly.
Would you ever want brown eyes instead of blue eyes, though?
Sure.
Sure.
Honestly, yeah. As someone with blue eyes, look, I've seen it all. I've been at the top. Apparently, it's fine. I think I squint more.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's like
you can have brown
just-
eyes and squint. Ariana Grande does it.
Oh,
She's
well,
like
I think
famous for this face.
That's true. I mean, and I do want to clarify, everybody squints.
Totally.
But I something about. I think blue eyes could be weaker.
I think they are. Yeah, like they're like more prone to like degeneration and stuff.
Yeah. So, the hot girls, with blue eyes, they're going to degenerate, and where the brown eyes are going to be on top. So,
I just need to know, like, if anyone with blue eyes would ever want to see the other side of things, having brown eyes.
sure. Give me some colored contacts. Let's see how I look. Take me for a spin.
Wait, what if we did this and maybe one of the listeners can like edit a photo of us?
Oh.
So how would you look if you have brown eyes? What would your like vibe be?
If I had brown eyes, I might be a poet
This is
instead
me
of
if I
like
have-
a comedy person.
I
I think
had
I'd be a
blue eyes.
poet. Oh. Yes. That's whenever anybody gets like colored contacts. Whenever anybody gets blue colored contacts, they're always
Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah.
yes, I love that. Thank you.
But you're never like that with your eyes. Like you have
Well,
your
I've
eyes have
had
never
them
freaked me out.
forever. Really?
But some
Yeah,
people haven't gotten really the hang of them yet, and you talk to them and you're like,
they're-
Jesus.
No, their blue eyes can be loose in your head. That's for sure.
Some of you need to rein it in with your eyes and all that.
Hey, I don't mean to like be rude or anything, but your blue eyes are about to fall out of your head.
Hey, honey, hold on to your eyes because there's something crazy going on with the way they are.
That's something that I think people would say is their thing. Some people would say my thing is having blue eyes.
Totally.
100%.
Well, it's the same people that like in an icebreaker in like college, they're like, name like one interesting fact about you. And they're like, I'm a twin. And I'm like, you shouldn't be that shouldn't be your whole thing. You're 20 now. So like, let's calm down about that.
Wait. Can you introduce yourself and say your fun fact?
What was my fun fact? Oh,
Yeah, your college fun fact.
mine's like stupid.
That's the point.
Okay, mine is, but I don't want to say it. Mine is
It's okay.
that,
Well, then you don't have to.
no, I
do it.
totally will. It's like, I think this was mine. I really don't remember. But
You're
my
so
fun
nervous to do your fun fact.
because I just railed on the twin one and mine is so similar. I'm
Well.
the youngest of 4 kids and I have 3 older sisters.
Everyone's going, whoa.
Did you just hear that? Oh my God. He said he's
Well,
the youngest. He's the
you never
only
know.
boy.
Maybe there was he was the only guy in his house. Wait.
What was mine? I don't really even
Wait,
remember what
it
mine
wasn't
was.
that?
I mean, that one just quickly came to me, but like, I don't think it was even that.
I have a few.
What was your like interesting fact?
Okay. I don't know if you know this about me. Buckle up, bucko.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Hi, my name's Carly Strait, and I was in the Katy Perry documentary.
Shut the fuck up.
You don't know this?
This is the part of me that you never. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You want to know?
You were the operator of the rig when she's going up on the stage. She's like,
No, literally. Knowing that was happening when I went to that concert.
oh my.
She was being
God.
brave. I touched Russell Brand's hand at that concert. He walked through like the hallway that I was like sitting near. It wasn't even that close. He was just on his way to the VIP. And I like reached out my hand and he touched it. And I was like, it's so soft. Oh my God, Russell Brand's hands are soft.
Oh my God, it's so soft. Damn, good job.
My mom loves you. My mom loves you. My mom loved him. Oh my God.
Soft.
Oh my God, it's so soft. Come tell my mom.
Oh my God, that is amazing. That's a really good one.
So me and my friends went for a friend's birthday. We drove up from San Diego and we saw her Part of Me tour. It was a great night.
It was the California Dreams.
Girls. Yeah, California Girls.
California Dreams.
It was her icon. Okay, that's true.
Because it combines Teenage Dream and California Girls, California Dreams.
Oh my God. So basically, I am kind of in her inner
So
circle.
like, don't fuck it up.
Sorry.
Got it?
Well, sorry. So basically, I went to the California Dreams tour.
I think that's what it was. Can I look it up really quick? I
Go
kind of came off
ahead.
as rude there.
No, you didn't. You came across as a podcaster journalist
I was
wanting to
right.
make sure. Okay. All right. Well, good. All right. So the California Dreams tour, we went for my friend Carmen's birthday. Her parents took us up. We were all like
Carmen
13.
San Diego.
Yeah, in a way, because that's where we were from. And we had dinner at the Yard House near the Staples Center before it was Crypto Arena. And we went and I had just decided I was going to sign up for an acting class that next semester. After my freshman year. And I believe I had just seen Easy A, which made me want to sign up for my acting class. So I'm going, okay, like we're in LA and I'm going to sign up for acting as elective next semester. This is great. We see a camera crew outside of the Staples Center. I go, guys, there's a camera crew. Like we have to go talk to them. And so I'm like, I wish I was like, I guess I'm still like this, but I wish I was like really like this still. And
No,
so
I was just thinking that. I'm like, you need to bring her back.
I'm bringing her back. This is unleashing her. So I walk up to the camera crew. It's like a British guy. And we're like, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, we're making Katy Perry's documentary. And we were like,
Documentary.
No. Yeah, documentary. And we were like, oh my God. Like, and I said, can we be in it? What the hell? Okay, I'm loving myself in this story.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
girl.
awesome.
So they film us and we're just running around talking about Katy Perry. A year goes by. Someone posts on my Facebook wall, did you know that you're in the Katy Perry movie? I said, guys, I remember I just got back from the beach, San Diego life. And I go, and I like call everybody. I'm like, right, they're moving. We gotta get there. So we go. It's like in the very beginning when they're interviewing people outside of the concert. And there's like these two like moms that they're interviewing, and they're like, "Yeah, our kids love her. She's great." And
She's
then
got big boobs. I don't know.
they're pop stars. And then all of a sudden it's my friends, and they're running around and they're going, "We love Katy Perry, we're California girls." And then I pop out of the side of the screen and I go, "California," and cut. Next scene.
California.
My dad immediately goes, "Can you get your SAG card for this?" Because he already was like trying to figure out. He knew I wanted to do acting, and he was like trying to figure out a way. It's very nice, very, very pilot mind.
Oh,
So
my
I understand
God.
you need your SAG card. Yeah.
I understand you need to get. Sorry, my computer's about to die for some reason, so I'm gonna quickly plug it in.
Well, that's absolutely insane.
And it's gonna be normal.
But yeah, so that was my fun fact for a while.
California. Okay, can I just say, for some people, let's just say people who use the twin thing as their interesting fact, which, by the way, I get it. Having just said mine, which I don't even really know if that was mine.
Something along those lines, yeah.
I'm like, that can be used for the rest of your life. As
Absolutely.
An interesting fact.
And I dare I say I have more, but I don't even want to.
Do you
we
think?
Can't. I can't. I can't school you like this.
Do you think that like actors who were like, for whatever reason, like in like one or two things, and then they, life happened and maybe they stopped. Do you think that they bring that stuff up as their interesting fact, or they believe that it's so well known, ubiquitously known about them before people meet them that they don't even have to say it?
I feel like it just depends on the person's ego.
Yeah.
Like some people for sure be like, "And I was the kid in Jerry Maguire."
Show me the money where that's from.
Yeah. You Complete Me. Have you ever heard of it? Yep. I was in that. I was a part of it.
Carly, we already talked.
Sorry, I'm just reeling.
That should be one of my things, saying something through gritted teeth. We already talked about that.
Oh, something that I've written down recently to talk to you about is I know something that I've noticed people in conversation saying is they'll like end a sentence that they're trying to explain something, and they end it with "and da da da," and it's like they said this and da 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 da.
They'll
instead
say
of like
da 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 da.
Yeah, they're like, "And so I was on my way to get broccoli, cheese, da 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 da." Instead of saying like "and so on," etc. And people who say da 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 instead of etc.
It's like, oh, we're singing now. Someone tells me their grocery list, and they end it with da 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 da. I go
da 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 da.
They go, "Why are you dancing?" I go, "Oh, I thought you were singing."
I just love that choice by someone.
Yeah.
I'm like, going by the beat of your own da da da.
Going by the beat of your own da da da.
Don't drop that da da da.
Hey!
Don't drop that da da da.
Don't drop that da da da. Don't drop that da da
da. So I will say about the corporate stuff and my time at the corporation world. Corporate world.
My time at the corporation. Wow, that's awesome.
My time at the corporation. I've been at a few.
It's like severance.
I will say
coded.
It is, and I think that it goes with the whole like Jesus of it all. Where if you're there long enough, I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Like this place is your God. It is your church. It becomes It becomes like your reason for being. Because it's also where you provide for your family, and you put hope in it, you put faith in it, and then. But then the worst part of it all, and which is why I'm grateful for the short time I had and the good experience I had, is getting fired from a corporation is one of the wackiest experiences, mind fucks ever, because everyone, the work culture is like, we're family. We literally go on trips together. You gave me AirPods, like absolutely insane.
And like, that's so true. I mean, it's like you hear that all the time in culture about like your job, like being your, like your identity and everything.
Yeah.
But like when you do bring up all of those perks, it's like,
Yeah.
why would I be so crazy as to search for something more? Because I have everything I need provided to me. All I have to do is just like sell my soul 40 to 50 hours a week to the stock market. But I get massages. Like there's other people that I see really, really struggling down on where the humans live, but I'm
literally
up here
70 floors below me. Yeah. We're above the clouds. So I am a god as well.
And
I'm making that stock market turn.
We're constantly like told that like you should be so grateful to have this job.
Yeah.
And it's like, I fucking have to have a job, like legally.
Gun to my head, I have to have a job. 100%.
Like we literally have to work.
Must.
Don't act like it's a choice, freako. That's what I want to say.
Sit and spin, boss.
You think I would choose this? Fuck you, idiot.
I would be abroad.
Honey, if I had a choice, I'd be doing this, I'd be doing that, da 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 da. Okay? I'd be on a cruise.
It's really hard to say da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Honey, if I had a choice, I'd be on a river cruise going through Italia and da 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 da. I get no respect.
You think I want to be coming into the office, punching my card when I could be going outside getting a thing of ice cream? Da 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 da.
Really now?
I could be having a big sandwich of prosciutto. Da 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 da. And you're telling me I want to be working here? And you're saying I should be thankful for this? No.
Well, here's the thing: is lunch was provided every day. It was free.
That's what I'm saying. They become your everything. So
they feed you. They pump you full of food.
There's a shroud in front of you going, well, this is my life. And it's like, I'm on the other side of the shroud with knives as fingers. Stop.
It's Marie Antoinette. We're all little, we're in Versailles. And people are fucking pissed about, the disparity, da 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 da.
This is the da 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 episode for real.
Yeah. Well, I knew once I introduced it, it could apply to anything we talk about.
And I would leap on it like a jungle cat.
Me. Jesus Christ. You're a bastard. Oh my God. You scared me, you bastard.
I want I spit on this. Connor, edit it out. Don't look at it. I want there to be like a name that says da 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 da.
We could be da 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 Productions. Da 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 Productions. Yes. Oh my God, I love that. Okay.
How do you not bite down?
It looks delicious, my mic.
So basically, yeah, your work can become your religion. And this is what I have like a few things to say about it. I'll start with my experience of this famous religion we call Roman Catholicism that has plagued so many and has rendered so many people legit dead due to like the corruption of man. Da da da. And every time I say da da da, I have to throw up off screen. Da 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 da.
Totally.
So, with that caveat being said, like, of course, I don't agree with like all the bad things the church has done. Hello? Do I even need to say that? But like, I don't. So don't.
Let the record show.
But anyway, like, whatever.
Right.
Of course, I don't agree with like marginalization and like telling people that they're like wrong for like who they love. Of course, I'm a gay person, of course. But
of course.
What I'll say is like, if you look at the facts, Jesus never said that stuff. He never talked about that stuff. Jesus wasn't racist. Jesus didn't even judge you, even if you had an extremely communicable disease wherein you had to be one of the people. The way that they used to treat people back then, which I kind of get, but like there were these like colonies of lepers that they could only be around each other because it was a disease that you could like, it was just like super contagious. And he was like, in order to teach people about like, and most of these like parables that Jesus told, like these faith stories to like help you understand like God's love for people. They were all done in such a way to like get people to like be in the cults of Christianity and like follow him and like whatever. But it was also just like introducing the idea to a lot of people of like love that is like unconditional, of like any of your like corporeal form. Like even if you were diseased, God will love you. And like even
Right.
if like this even if someone is like poor or whatever, like God like will love you like regardless. And I feel like during the time it was like low key like galaxy brain to like think of the concept of like every human having the same worth in the eyes of God. Just because like a lot of like religions, like, you know, like rich people got like better treatment or whatever, or like kings were considered like gods just because they were the king, and like
They were entombed with gold.
yeah, and like this person who it's like some people say that he actually existed and like whatever, and other people say that he doesn't, but like his whole thing was like God doesn't discriminate between like the rich and the poor, to the point where it's like even if you're like super super broke, God actually might have preferential treatment towards you. Like he actually probably likes you better because you weren't hoarding resources from other people. You, if anything, you know, were taking your fair share. And like the people who like hoard and stuff are like, I don't know. There's just like so much like forgiveness being taught. There's so much like non-judgment, like to the highest degree. Like these societies, like Jesus was, you know, always hanging out with like the prostitutes or like the people that were being cast aside, and like telling people to like treat people like you would treat your like treat everyone. Yeah, like not even yourself, but like
treat others the way you wish
as
to be
your,
treated.
Like, yeah, or like everyone as your neighbor, aka someone that you can trust.
Was that love?
Even
love
a stranger?
Thy neighbor?
Yeah, and like turn the other cheek. Like you basically just like pacifism in general, and like making sure that like we don't like create like there's this like famous story of like Jesus like basically flipping the fuck out on people who were trying to like set up a market inside of a temple. Like these people in this town like kind of just like lost their way, and like they were like selling shit and like just trying to like capitalize off the space, where he was like, this is like, it's so much more important to have a space for like everyone to come and like
feel equal. Yeah,
as opposed to like, oh, you can only be here like if you're like spending money or whatever. And it's like, I just think that if we really look at this guy's actual teachings, you'll go, yo, he was like onto something, and it like aligns with a lot of my values, and we shouldn't throw away it all with the freaks that are claiming to be Christians.
You know what I mean, I've talked about this show so much, but the parody that describes like the vileness of like the megachurch, the way we've gone, you know, the capitalism within Christianity is Righteous Gemstones.
Totally.
Have you watched?
I've seen like one episode, but
oh my gosh, it's like even as someone who's never been religious, it's very cathartic, and it's just so funny because you see like these big like buffoon versions of everybody in that setting, and it just like highlights the greed. It's real. I feel like the human condition is like made people start saying like, well, I'm a good Christian, so that's why I have so much money, or I've succeeded in life because I'm a good Christian or a good Catholic or something like that, or I atone for my sins, just from what I've noticed. And it's very devastating, because then it just immediately creates a moral hierarchy within something that shouldn't have that.
You're just like the people that like it just boggles my mind, because like so much of the teachings are like, you should not hoard wealth. Like that is like so terrible because you're taking away like dignity from your neighbors and like people around you and people in your community because you're hoarding it. And the whole thing is like Jesus always taught people to like share everything you have, like down to like the last thing you have, because like we're all equal. Like that was like the whole thing.
Oh man!
And like
I wish we nailed it. Oh damn!
Like his
even
whole
if it's
life.
not real, even if he's not real, even if that's not real, what a cool thing to live by. Is
That's
that,
what I'm saying.
What nice morals to have. But I mean, unfortunately,
It's
people
just so
cannot be
corrupted.
trusted. No, COVID breaks out, and what did we do? What did we do? We hoarded to the extreme.
It's just like
especially the wealthy.
It couldn't be more opposite. Like the way that these people are living, like these politicians and like these like super rich.
America's gone absolutely
megachurch
bonkers.
Like, what are you reading?
I wonder what we would think moving if we immersed ourselves abroad, like in living in another country. I wonder where we could live that would give us any type of like solitude in people's morality. I have no idea. Like, but we're so in it with like the greed and the capitalism of in the lack of community in America. I don't know.
And it's baked into everyone too, because it's like you even think of your own biases like against the poor and like against like people that are like sick or like whatever, or like just like down on their luck, or like that you would see like on the train or like on the street. And it's like this like visceral, like initial instinctual thing that's like grown into the American brain because of like the people that have just like corrupted these systems that are meant to like help people. Like we should be feeling such like connection
empathy
to people that are like down on their luck, or like, and instead it's like, well, I'm fucking like scraping by too, so like don't even like come to me with that because like I'm
dealing with stuff too.
Yeah, and it's like,
and I didn't turn out like that.
Yeah, even that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like well, I've had hardship and I chose, and I pulled myself up.
Right.
It's so disappointing. It's so disappointing. And as we get older, we're faced with like really gnarly situations where, I mean, honestly, you could like see the two paths. Like you could see you're like, I could pick A, like avoid, act better than, or embrace and like be uncomfortable, but also like have empathy. It's like avoidance and empathy and
love and fear.
Yeah, people don't like being uncomfortable, especially Americans. They really hate it. They'll buy their way out of anything that's uncomfortable.
Literally.
I'm hot as hell. I want to blast the AC. And you know what? Every time I think about people who live in places that they're like, why would I use AC? It's bad for the earth. I'm going, you're right.
I go, well, the people that it'll affect haven't even been born yet. So why the hell should I care? No, and it's like,
oh my God, it's so awful. It's so awful. I'm like, well, I can't sleep if it's too hot, but it's just horrible.
It's just like, to me, I think with like current events as they are and things happening and people claiming a connection to this. And like, I was raised in a Catholic home and I went to Catholic school. I went to church 2 times a week. I went to Sunday school. We had like religious class in school outside of church. Like, I have learned a lot about it. And I feel very lucky in my experience of Christianity via Catholicism, because I was never taught that, like, from my church. I was never taught from my church that like being gay was bad. They never mentioned it.
Oh my God. They never mentioned like being gay, or they just never mentioned hatred. Okay.
Never even mentioned it. Because if you're reading the book and putting things in context, these things are the things that matter. These things aren't. Like, you mean to tell me like that you're going to talk to a kid and differentiate with them to be like, it's a sin punishable by death to wear clothing that has like interwoven different types of fabric. And that is on the same level of importance as a man lying with another man.
Is that in the Bible?
Yeah.
That you can't wear interwoven fabrics?
Old Testament.
Okay. Ooh, hey.
Pre-Jesus, who is like iconic.
The Old Testament hates polyester.
The Old Testament,
Oh my
God hated people, by the way. Hated humans, tried to kill them many times. Was like, oh, here's this like Garden of Eden. Like, and by the way, yes, there is one tree that has a forbidden fruit of knowledge where you can learn about everything, but don't pick it, bitch.
And then take me to the Garden of Eden.
Me about to pick the fucking pomegranate off that tree.
Don't do that.
Me like walking around with the snake around my neck. It has the apple in its mouth. I take the apple out of the snake's mouth. The snake has Lady Gaga's voice, and it goes, "Put your fucking hands up!" We jump.
I mean, that's another place. We worship everywhere. We worship at Coachella. We worship at church. We worship at comedy theaters. Oh,
I'm just
my
saying,
God.
Old Testament God, he hated people. Wanted to kill us. Wanted to kick us out of this perfect garden.
Don't worry, he's still working on it.
We have Jesus coming in. God goes, imagine if I was a person so I could like see what they're going through. Because I have this like, I'm sort of up in the clouds. I'm going, why is it so hard for them to understand?
Having a gorgeous Mediterranean happy hour. Set up by me very stylishly.
Exactly. And then he comes down to earth. He goes, wait, this low key sucks. And like, especially like when you're a human, it's really hard to get other human beings to like understand what's good for them and what's good for everyone. Yeah. And that was what Jesus was trying to do. And I'm just saying, if we all took the good from the Bible and we're just like, because like at the end of the day, treating everyone as an equal and not believing that anyone should deserve 1,000 times the pay of their employee, like, sorry, like you can't claim to be a Christian at that point because that's crazy.
No, you're not living by your values. I really love the way you're explaining it, because I do think like regardless of whether or not you believe it's real or not, it's a story that was told. It's written down that you can read or you can study and take just moral lessons from it. You know, if you agree with it.
You decide.
You go ahead and make it your own. I personally am not religious and spiritual. I was raised that way. I still don't know what it means. I still have no idea what they were talking about when they said that.
Yeah, like what does spiritual mean truly? I'm wondering.
My mom had a phase where she loved buying little Buddhas to put around the house.
I mean, we can talk about Buddhism. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I took a great world religions class in college. While I was majoring in comedy writing and performance, I did take a world religion class. I think it's
so important to take those classes.
Oh my God, it was so great. I honestly want to take it again. I got to take classes a few times in order for it to really stick in the noggin. And I think we'll just normalize that.
I want to go back to school really bad.
Well, hey, if you move to LA, let's sign up for a class.
Let's go to Harvard.
What class? I've been watching Gilmore Girls again. Because, yeah, I like that stuff. And the way Lorelai always says, there's a lot. I want to know what you're talking about. But the way Lorelai always says, Rory is going to Harvard. She is going to Harvard. It's just me and her, and she's going to Harvard.
The thing with Lorelai is she throws away the line 98% of the time. Throws it away.
Well, she has so many lines.
There's about 50 lines per second. And she's throwing them off a cliff.
As an actress, she said, I can't pay attention to all of these.
I just have to get it out.
Because we're going to say the same thing over and over again for 8 seasons, and nothing's going to be resolved. We're going to be the same.
It's literally
going to be the same.
Rory's going to Harvard. That's it. And then the mom goes, no, she's not. Rory is not going to Harvard. And she goes, yes, she is.
Lorelai.
Mom, she's going to Harvard and there's nothing you can do about it. And then she goes, no, she's not. And she goes, yes, she is. And then the dad goes, honey, is the chicken ready yet? And she goes, no, frag, it's not. Mom,
Frag.
seriously, why don't you just deal with that? And
By the way, his name's Richard. The grandpa's name is of course. Richard.
Dick.
Emily, please. Richard, Dick, and Harry.
I mean, really, Lorelai.
Oh, that's
That was
good.
kind of good.
That's good.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to explain the Gilmore Girls scene that I was talking about.
Please go ahead, and then we'll
It's a scene
give
where
our students what they need.
Rory gets basically yelled at by her grandparents because she left, because she like moved in with them
Yep.
after like having not gotten into Harvard or
She got into Harvard. She had an internship, and then her boss at the internship said, "You're not meant to be a journalist." And she said, "Okay." And
Yeah.
had a mental breakdown. Moved in with her
And-
grand. We were all
and
going,
they're so
"What
mean
are
to
you
her."
doing?" Here's what will bring it back to religion. Of course, people needing God. There are a couple seasons of Gilmore Girls where Lorelai is just randomly wearing a cross necklace, and you're like, "Why?" And I just
I
like
might start introducing a cross necklace.
go ahead. It'll make me think:
Aesthetically, purely
is the network?
aesthetic.
Is the network asking Victor to wear a cross necklace? You know, like that's what I was thinking. Like, is the CW just like we need a little bit more of a Christian audience? So Lorelai, just how about for 2 seasons wear a cross necklace every
She
scene?
just doesn't seem like the type to.
No,
wear
it's so
that.
random. So random. I gotta get on
That's so
Reddit and see
interesting.
what people are saying.
I'm sure there is a Reddit about that. There's enough people watch it.
r/Lorelai Christian
Cross. We start incorporating da-da-da instead of being specific about anything. R/
My thing-
Lorelai da-da-da. I
Da-da.
can't find it.
My thing this week is like Catholicism, and like it's just kind of bumming me out, like because like da 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 da.
It takes over.
Victor, what would you recommend to the students of the pod wanting to get into Christianity or Catholicism?
I like to make it clear that I don't want anyone to be like getting into it, but I do say explore, see, go. I would like to answer the questions that you have because we have so much available, knowledge out there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you really want to bring these freaks down who claim that they know, but they have no idea, you should read up and be able to attack them with their own verses. I love to do it.
Yeah.
This was my full-time job in 2017. The fighting on the Facebook wars, front lines, me going, I actually know what I'm talking about. Sit the fuck down.
Well,
But anyway,
if you're looking to take a Christian stance or a religious stance on anything, like just make sure you know what you're talking about. It just goes with everything. Just make sure you know what you're talking about.
If you're going to base your decision in the Bible, you better
read
believe
the
it
full
should.
article at least. You don't have to read the Bible. Just read the full news article before you share
You
it.
know who you're talking about. My friend Jesus would not stand for this shit, okay? So
There's a reason Cynthia Erivo was okay to play Jesus because she's a good person, I think. And
da-da-da.
she's a good person, I think, because of Wicked and da-da-da-da-da. Because Elphaba's a good person. She stands for the animals and da-da-da-da-da. And she doesn't agree with Glinda, but they're friends because, like, da-da-da-da. For the
And
students
Carly,
of the pod.
And how would you let students know different ways of getting into work trips?
I love it, and I want to kind of hone in on the corporate lifestyle of it all. I'd say if you're looking to get into the corporate lifestyle, working in a corporate place and going on work trips, drink it in. Drink it up, swallow it up,
You're there for a
swallow
good
it down.
time.
Yeah, but take it all with a grain of salt. Don't just join work clubs. Join clubs with your
For
friends. Rec leagues for life. Start a podcast. But seriously, if you end up in Vegas for a work trip, probably don't stay at the Wynn. It's $1 million a night. Only stay there if someone's paying for it.
Yes, that's a huge point.
Don't throw a drink at Marshmallow, and go to Sinatra's and get the gnocchi with pork.
Period. I
Period.
think that this is the best episode we've ever made.
Oh my God.
And support us, by the way, online.
Oh, yeah. So if you want to
Da-da-da.
follow our church, we are collecting donations via like, follow, subscribe, comment, review. We're on YouTube, Spotify, everywhere, guys. And we love hearing
We
from
love
you.
to hear
And we
from
just
you.
love, we eat it up. And we're so excited that we get to do a podcast where we talk about things like religion and work and da-da-da-da-da.
When we get a comment, we send it to the group chat. We go, hell yeah.
No comment is safe, bro.
Yeah, you better know that we're looking and we're going, yeah, you're awesome.
It's making our day.
Yeah, let's just say
Just to say
that.
it lightly.
The power
It's
is in
lifting
your
me
hands.
up. Yeah. Oh, okay. Love ya.
Love ya. You're an awesome sauce. I'm so
You're
happy to
awesome.
always be talking to you.
Your awesome sauce. Literally cooked well. Do Tell is produced and edited by Connor Hickox of Mixed Metaphor, with artwork by Gabrielle Tenorello and Andrew Lawler. IT support by Stuart Highcar, and theme music by Blake Sokoloff and Ari Levin.
Do
The
tell.
podcast.
The podcast.
Oh, Do Tell.
Do tell.